Why Cardano is the future of cryptocurrency. Hello guys, welcome back to the Crypto Diary. After this video, you'll learn well-researched reasons why Cardano is the future of cryptocurrency. The Cardano community must be buzzing right now. ADA just hit a new all-time high of $2.58, and with the new development in the offing, all is set for Cardano to take on in the future. The platform wouldn't have been this innovative or valuable if it hadn't been for its tech. This is why many crypto analysts have predicted that Cardano's trajectory would be emulated by other crypto networks that are looking to integrate a cutting-edge approach in improving solutions. It is a blockchain network that plans to be a decentralized application development platform with veritable smart contracts and a multi-asset ledger. Cardano is built in 5 stages: foundation, decentralization, smart contracts, scaling, and governance. It operates on the proof-of-stake Ouroboros consensus protocol and scholarly academic research. Let's see why Cardano is special. Before we go on, I would like to introduce you to the Amazon of cryptocurrency, which is today's sponsor, CryptoVision, who believes in thinking differently, visionary thinking. Currently, there is a huge problem around middleman fees imposed by traditional platforms, and CryptoVision recognizes that. Therefore, they are developing 2 market-disrupting platforms in the freelance and e-commerce space called VLance and VCOM. No seller or buyer will be out of pocket, spend more than anticipated, or receive less than expected. They've got a 2 trillion supply with a 50% initial burn after the pre-sale, quarterly periodic burns over a 5-year period, 100 years liquidity lock, and a 6% transfer fee comprised of 3% to the holder and 3% to charities. CryptoVision just finished their private sale the other day, but not to worry crypto enthusiasts, you didn't miss out because their pre-sale went live today at 9 AM EST. If you would like to know more about CryptoVision and details regarding the pre-sale parameters, then head on over to their website at cryptovisiontoken.org and join both their Telegram and Discord groups. All the links are in the description. At the time of video production, Cardano is the 3rd most popular asset and the 3rd on the market table by market capitalization. It is the highest performing green crypto out there, and it runs on the proof-of-stake blockchain as I mentioned earlier. Without a doubt, Cardano is among the more ambitious and utopian cryptocurrencies. The platform comes with a notable pedigree and has the not-so-significant goal of making the world better for all. Let me clarify that Cardano is a blockchain platform and not in itself a crypto. Its native cryptocurrency is called ADA, named after Ada Lovelace, the 1800s mathematician who is known to be the first computer programmer. Charles Hoskinson, an Ethereum co-founder, developed the platform in 2015 and officially released it in 2017. He later set up IOHK, a company that built cryptocurrencies and blockchains for clients including government entities, corporations, and academic institutions. By taking and retaining payment in Bitcoin, profits skyrocketed as prices soared. As you will expect, Hoskinson started to work on Cardano with the limitations of Ethereum on his mind. Compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum, Cardano has a different approach to computation. Cardano uses a proof-of-stake methodology to run its blockchain, whereas Bitcoin and Ethereum use proof-of-work, which requires complex computation to make new crypto units. Increasingly, this is a problem for the scaling, and more recently, they are in the spotlight due to environmental concerns because of high electricity usage. Hoskinson believes these problems are bypassed by Cardano's proof-of-stake approach. But to be fair to Ethereum, the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade on the horizon would effectively tackle the platform's pre-existing issues as it finally moves to a proof-of-stake protocol. To know how Cardano can be the future of crypto, let's take a look at its core features. Its unstoppable growth. Cardano recently reached an all-time high of $2.58, and it surprised everyone, including crypto analysts. This has been partly due to the platform's hybrid nature. Don't forget that it incorporates the defining features of a first-generation crypto, Bitcoin, and second-generation Ethereum combined with research features. It gives it an edge over others who aren't built that way. This is also why Cardano has been at the forefront of interesting innovations in the crypto universe. And the more companies use Cardano's blockchain tech, the higher the chances of ADA prices skyrocketing. Decentralization. Cardano just recently achieved full decentralization on its network. Not many platforms can boast this. What this simply means is that the platform's blockchain now achieves 100% decentralization, where its community now controls all block production. Cardano has a network of around 2,200 stake pool operators, and they are now solely responsible for block production on the network. In contrast to Cardano, Bitcoin's blockchain is mostly in the hands of the 10 major Bitcoin mining pools. This makes up 85% of the network's block production. So why is decentralization important? Decentralization means the diversification of block production. When this is done across a large number of people, it increases the blockchain's security. This reduces the likelihood of a 51% attack or a few bad players gaining control over the network. If you are familiar with Cardano's roadmap, you will observe that the platform has reached the Shelley era, a phase where it plans to decentralize block production. Things like this are what to watch out for when analyzing the market and utility potentials of a cryptocurrency. Read their white paper, study their roadmap, and follow their news to know how they fare in contrast with what they plan to achieve. Its distinct characteristics. The nucleus of any blockchain platform is the algorithm it deploys to make blocks and validate transactions. Cardano deploys Ouroboros, as I earlier mentioned. It is an algorithm that uses the proof-of-stake protocol to mine blocks. The protocol is designed to reduce energy expenditure in the block production process to a minimum. It accomplishes this by removing the need for hash power or too many computing resources that are at the heart of the functioning of proof of work. This is how Ouroboros works. On a bigger scale, Ouroboros works as follows. It divides physical time into eras or epochs that are made up of slots. These are fixed periods, as the name suggests. Slots are just like working shifts at a factory. At the moment, an epoch lasts 5 days and a slot lasts 1 second. However, these numbers are configurable and can be changed after an updated proposal. Epochs work circularly, one ends, another begins. Each slot has a slot leader which is selected by a lottery system. In this system, the higher the stake, the higher the chances of winning the lottery. Slot leaders are known to validate transactions, create transaction blocks, and add new blocks to the Cardano blockchain. Ouroboros requires a small number of ADA holders to be online and maintain good network connectivity. Cardano's unique proof-of-stake model eliminates the need for an energy-consuming protocol. Therefore, it will be around for a long time without much pressure, while Bitcoin and Ethereum will be constantly faced with backlash over reasons associated with the environment. Its architecture. Cardano blockchain is divided into 2 layers, the Cardano settlement layer, CSL, and the Cardano computational layer, CCL. Both layers set Cardano apart from the usual smart contract platforms. For perspective, Ethereum operates a single-layer architecture, and that is partly why there is network congestion, a drag in transaction speed, and high gas fees. Through CSL and CCL, Cardano addresses these issues. Its CSL helps to run peer-to-peer transactions like token transfers between users. As for CCL, it powers the computational needs of the blockchain for the use of smart contracts. CCL is managed separately from the settlement layer. This is for flexibility. Its off-chain protocol allows it to offer more data storage flexibility and an access model that lets users make customized rules when validating transactions. Smart contracts. This might be Cardano's biggest reason to explode. Its integration of smart contracts is called the Goguen era. The Shelley era decentralizes the nucleus of the system, but Goguen adds the capacity to build decentralized applications on Cardano's foundation of high assurance development and peer-reviewed research. What makes a great product is how widely accepted it is. Cardano is planning to launch its smart contracts by the end of the summer. When that time comes, it could be the greatest thing ever for it. Projects will be built on the smart contracts and they'll be more adopted. Currently, Ethereum is the leader when it comes to smart contracts. Most DeFis are built on top of them, even though high fees are charged and the transaction is often slow to complete. Ethereum is the first smart contract platform, so it is more trusted. But Cardano is already working on being the next big thing in the world of smart contracts. Their ERC20 converter is a good bet to make them achieve this. Even though it will be difficult to make and launch their own smart contracts, Cardano wants to do things diligently. So instead of launching and convincing people to build on their new smart contracts, Cardano is already targeting established products. Cardano simply wants them to migrate to their own smart contracts, and they will do this with the help of their ERC20 converter. The ERC20 converter will allow the migration of Ethereum-based tokens to the Cardano chain. This is all about making it simple and easy for already existing products to migrate over to Cardano. Once deployed, users of supported Ethereum tokens will be able to bring them over from Ethereum's congested network and take advantage of Cardano's transaction capacity and lower fees, while enjoying enhanced security and interoperability. Cardano is all about easy and simple operations, of course. They have been working on their smart contracts for 5 years now. SingularityNet's AGI token is the first to migrate to the Cardano chain. Other platforms that have joined include Bondly, CardStarter, Charlie3, and the Celsius network. Cardano has a really interesting network. Its developers aim to build an ecosystem of technologies and services on top of the blockchain. Such projects potentially include the tracking and verification of medicines, anti-counterfeit operations, the management of logistics and supply chains, and decentralized certification in the education sector, identity protection, and possibly even blockchain-enabled voting and electoral systems. I'll have to point out Cardano's ease of rollout. I've been very impressed. I think it's better than that of EOS and Tron, who by the way also have fantastic technologies powering them. So it's safe to say that when Cardano's smart contracts are fully launched, a major ADA price movement would happen, and it could be an increase of about 500%, according to crypto experts. However, we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves yet for those of us already thinking Cardano could displace Ethereum as the #1 smart contract platform. That will take some doing, but not impossible. ETH 2.0 is expected to be a game changer, and VeChain, Cardano, and any other platform touted to be the Ethereum slayer might not stand a chance with their current setup. Only time will tell though. Thanks for watching.